Hello and welcome to Lloyd South Lakes BMW. Today we have this X2 xDrive 20D M Sport X. This car's finished off in black sapphire metallic and it's in October 2018 registered vehicle. Some lovely features on the X2 M Sport X and some nice options in this car, so I'll run through some of those with you now. Being the M Sport X model, we've got some lovely colour contrasting trim down there that runs around the side of the vehicle as well. The adaptive LED lights are standard. That's a system where the lights turn based on the steering wheel input to help brighten up the road ahead. The colour contrasting trim you can see then runs from the front bumper, around the wheel arch, all the way along the sill there, and all along the rear arch as well. We've got that lovely chrome surround around the windows along the top of the roof rails. Just breaks up the side of the X2. Got the 19-inch Y-spoke bi-colour alloy wheel. The bi-colour finish is this diamond cut front we've got here and that darker grey inlay. Really makes the wheels pop and stand out and ties into some of the other details of the vehicle. Moving to the rear, we've got the rear sun protection glass, that's the rear tinted windows. Also gives that element of privacy for the rear of the vehicle. And there's a UV element there as well, so it does help protect the rear passengers from some of those harmful UV rays and keeps the cabin a bit cooler on the hot days. The rear power tailgate as standard on the X2 range. That can be operated via the key, via the roundel badge, and there's also a button by the driver's door. Nice deep boot on the X2 with that nice split folding rear seat option at 40-20-40. Under this false floor, this car has had the spare wheel option, space saver spare wheel option. So you've got the jack there and the space saver spare wheel. Handy storage hooks, cargo nets in the back, keeping items securely fastened. This car also has the bike wrap preparation. You might just be able to see that there in the very lower down underneath the number plate. We've got the electronics there. So what you can do is you can get a specific tow bar for a tow bar mounted bike rack. And as I said, you already have the electrics plumbed in for the lights on a tow bar specific bike rack. Not suitable, I'm afraid, for trailers, purely bike racks and the carrying of bicycles. Moving into the rear of the vehicle, this car's got the fantastic micro hexagon cloth with the Alcantara mix running throughout. It's a beautiful soft finish to Alcantara, almost like a soft suede finish, and a beautiful contrast stitching, that Estral blue stitching. That runs throughout the seat, across the door card. You can see some of the ambient lighting there, over that high gloss black trim around the door handle. Rear passengers also benefit for some ventilation controls there, and a 12-volt socket for charging mobile devices. Move around, the micro hexagon finish also carries through the door cards as well. Some lovely details to that. And that pattern is also repeated throughout the seats. This car also has the electric folding mirrors as an option. Around to the front, the fantastic M Sport seats, loads of support in these seats and lots of adjustments. They get them super comfortable. Along with that lovely, I said, I really love these seats. Fantastic, really soft and comfortable. Some lovely details on them. Moving into the cabin. We've got these fantastic backlit LED instrument cluster. Almost looks digital in its presence, but it is analog. It's just the way the LEDs are backlit. Very crisp, very clear. And we have this lower section of the dashboard down here, which is digital, so you can toggle through different bits of information via the button on the indicator stalk. You have a digital speed readout, and you also get things like turn-by-turn navigation information coming up there. If you want to change things like your audio information, your media, you can toggle through that. Keep your eyes a bit more focused on the controls ahead of you. Easy to then look up to the road not distracted so much by the central display. Moving over to that display, we've got the live tile system. We have these 6 tiles which can be customised, give the information you want to give. It is a touchscreen system. Works well, I think, from a park point of view or a passenger point of view. But whilst driving, we've got the very tried and tested BMW xDrive dial, which is a fantastic system to use whilst driving, very intuitive to use, along with the voice activation as well. Also, you can increase things like the map size, but a fantastic thing with the black panel display, the lower part of the display being digital on the central instrument cluster, you do get your turn-by-turn navigational information. Moving down, we've got the audio controls here, favourite buttons along with the CD player. This car has the dual zone climate control with heated front seats. And right back here we've got the cup holders and an additional 12-volt socket up there for charging devices. The automatic gearbox, which does have a full manual mode as well, so you can either use the gear selector to select your gear or the paddles behind the steering wheel. Moving down to the middle, as mentioned, we've got the iDrive controller here with fast action buttons around it, automatic handbrake. This car does benefit from hill descent. Also front and rear parking sensors and reverse camera, which I will show you very shortly, and a different driver experience switch there. So there you can see on the right hand side we've got the camera mode, and left hand side we've got the front and rear sensors in work as well in conjunction. Obviously there's an audio warning as well as that visual guide. There's lots of great information there to keep you safe while parking. Moving up, we've also got the auto dimming rear view mirror. Just a nice little touch when driving at night. Lovely gloss black finish to the door trim there, which runs through the central dashboard. Like I said, tied in with that micro hexagon finish on the door cards. Just a beautiful place to be inside this X2. As you can see, this car has 14,458 miles on the clock. As I mentioned, it's an October 2018 registered vehicle. It is a 2-owner car and recently been part exchange by the previous owner. I hope this video has been of use. If there's anything more we can do to help, please do get in contact. One of our sales executives will be more than happy to help.